Hello there, this is ST. We're going for run number 4 today. We've got Lanius A coming up after we won Mantis B last time out. This ship is quite strong. You have hacking right out of the gate. It's one of only 3 ships that have that, and all of them are quite good. We already did NGC as the first run of this particular streak, so we're in 2 of those 3 so far. And yeah, you've got reasonable weapons. They're not absolutely fantastic, but like they're okay. They're just conventional, ordinary sort of weapons. You've got an augment that you don't need that you can sell for 20 scrap. It's a very good ship. Where do we want to? Here, it looks like are my first 2 jumps. Is this the only way forward in this sector? Yes, this jump is a bottleneck. So that's worth knowing. We can't take full advantage of this nebula because it's right near the end anyway. So like we'll slow the fleet pursuit right as we get to the bit where we don't really need to slow the fleet pursuit. Betty. Absolutely nothing there. Gonna actually take this jump. I don't want to get too far ahead of the fleet pursuit yet, especially with that forced, awkward route that we need to take forward. Glad that we did that because we've got a double reward for it. I would recommend, generally speaking, when you're playing this ship in the early game, to just use your hack. Especially before you get the second shield bubble. Like, we could possibly do this without spending a hacking drone, but there's every possibility that things could go sideways if we had a couple of misses and then a bomb hit somewhere important. And the drone using the drone just means you make sure that you stay, you make sure that things don't get out of hand and that you stay on course to get that second shield bubble up and have a good run. Get a double reward, so we can immediately get the shield buffer upgrade. And we'll take this distress beacon. We have an ion weapon for this, so we get a blue option. Holy hell! That is a really, really good reward. We don't get quite enough to upgrade our shields onto, but we've just got a weapon to upgrade to. You could win the game with just these 3 weapons if you really needed to, although it would be very mid and slow, but you could do it. So just go forward. I'm wary of the fact that we could have a forced store. So here's one of the reasons that hacking early is so good. We can counter this stupid event, and now we're not at risk of taking a heavy laser somewhere crucial. No. Okay. I should have just let them hit my shield star. Can I actually do this? Also, get you in there. Ah, they fired at the same instant, but thankfully we dodged. There we go. Just auto-fire the charge too at 1 level of charge. So we managed to get away with the mistake that I made, depowering my shields. Cool. Well, this run's going very well. We've had 2 drops already. We will aid this civilian ship, and we have a trading ship. So let's turn on our speed hack. try and go. We can actually full train everyone on all fours. Even do so reasonably quickly. Go there. We'll also crew kill this ship, and I'll have to see whether or not I could do it very easily by just hacking the oxygen, but it'll depend on what crew I have over there, whether I feel like I need to do that. Wait until the piloting is trained out, and then we can change everyone around at once. So you go into piloting, you go into weapons, and you go into shields. Shield training does get the engine to make piloting training faster. You go in here now. Okay. Now, you need engines and you need weapons, but I can't have engines training without a pilot, so let's do this. Okay, you're full trained, that means you can go there and you can go there. Almost there. Okay. Let's turn the speed hack off. You go in sensors. Okay. Now, we can maybe do this without hacking, if we can get the NG fixing something else and then put the Mantis fixing oxygen. Let's see if I can do that by doing this. Yeah, you're stunned now, and I can stun you again. I'm hoping that's only level 1 oxygen. If it's level 2, I might just hack it anyway. It's not, but unfortunately we got a fire. Kind of not ideal. The NG will run in there and help. be alright though. It looks like we've got the Mantis assigned to that tile. The risk is they could start running. In which case we'll probably end up needing to spend a hacking drone anyway just to stop them escaping. Oh, come on. That timed out well. We should need to break this one more time, although it might not actually because we drained some of the oxygen from inside that room when it was on fire. The way it usually works is it takes about 80 seconds, 83 or thereabouts for the oxygen to run out within a room, and the Mantis take 25 seconds per repair, so usually you have to break it a fourth time. But yeah, it looks like here. Hey, you're being really annoying, but... no fixing that. Well, so yeah, that was a very good fight. And there's the store. Let's take some beacons and peel back up towards it. It might be 1, 2, 3, and then store. I could potentially even go like 1, 2, 3, get the nebulas there, and then back. Well, this engine hack doesn't do anything to me because I only have level 1 engines, and the effect of that event is to only hack them down to level 1. Fun fact, if you have only level 1 engines, you can actually train your engine system in this fight, which you otherwise would not be able to do, because effectively the hack just doesn't happen. I'll take another missile, because I won't have this prepared in time, unfortunately. But I dodged it. Yeah, they have NGs and an Artemis vessel. I'm absolutely not fucking about trying to crew kill them. This event, anyway, you get a medium scrap reward if you get a crew kill and a random one if you blow the ship up. So yeah, that's actually a high scrap reward. So we got a better reward from blowing them up than we did for doing a crew kill. Or that we would have done for getting a crew kill, I should say. Of course, you can also get a low scrap reward if you just blow the ship up from that. So whether or not you want to take the gamble sort of dictates what approach you should take there. This is looking crew killable. I should have let him go back though. But yeah, that's a lot of fire in a locked room. They've stopped trying to fight that now. So the fire should just spread to different places and they'll eventually not be able to keep fighting it. Yeah. Ah. Almost had it there. We'll just kill him with the laser so that we don't have to wait for the fire to spread. Oh yeah, I don't have any air on my ship. That was a really, really high double reward. That was, what, 39 scrap? Very, very strong. Okay, I don't know that I do have enough time to take extra jumps before this, and I don't feel that it's necessary for me to do that. Get rid of the emergency respirators and the system repair drone. They have some useful things here, like they've got mind control, which I'll want eventually probably. They've got automated reloader, which is cute. I'm wondering about just holding off and seeing if I can buy cloaking next sector, because literally I need 9 more scrap to do that. And if I get hacking and cloaking, I've just won. I'm gonna do that. It's actually more important to hack the drones here than the weapons. They only have a basic laser, that's not that dangerous, but this thing... Just some light damage there, and yeah, now we can afford cloaking. I'd now like to buy some power. So by depowering there, the ion pulse only did 1 point of ion damage to my shields, as opposed to the 3 that it would have done otherwise, because it deals an amount equal to the system level. In fact, I might as well just show this. It's the system level halved plus 1. You can use this within a fight to depower a system deliberately right before it goes off. The pulsar goes off, rather, to make it so that even if you get hit, it only has a minimal impact. It's most commonly done with weapons. I was hesitant to do that in that fight because obviously depowering a chain laser is not ideal. You have to spin it. For fuck's sake, speaking of not ideal. We were completely safe, except if they did that. We're still safe currently. Yeah, they're not escaping. So give me my low scrap reward. I'd like one more power bar. I think I'm actually going to just buy it, because if really necessary, I can sell one of these 2 weapons for cloaking, and that would only be necessary if I make literally 0 scrap between now and when I next see a store. We can risk this because we have a clone bay. Cool. I'll put you down indoors temporarily, but I think that I'll want to find a training flight, make the Rock my new pilot, and then shift people about. As a general rule, I don't like having the Lanius in critical systems, especially before I get mind control, because they're quite annoying to deal with if they get mind control. So ideally, I would move them to eventually doors and sensors and replace my other systems with other crew. However, I'm not desperate enough to do that to spend money on that. It's an ideal. We will obviously go to the civilian sector. Civilian sectors are, generally speaking, the best sector type in the game. They have high numbers of stores as demonstrated. They often generate big nebulas, as this one has done, and they also are relatively high in scrap. They're, generally speaking, whenever this has been done, and as I mentioned, I did a fairly extensive set of runs where I was calculating how much scrap I got per sector, and someone named MacLaws did another one previously, and both of us found civilian in the top 3 in terms of earnings of any sector type. We are going to ignore this and go immediately to the next store. Give me cloaking. Yay, we have cloaking. I'm sad that I can't buy drone recovery arm and get offensive drones later on, but whatever. Let's just get the thing that basically guarantees that we win the run. So we just want to work on upgrades for quite some time now. Get some of these weapons online, upgrade hacking and cloaking. We cannot use this in training quite sadly. How many crew do they have over there? Okay, just 2. I can crew kill this actually then. Because they won't be able to fix that. They'll board me with this person, I'll kill them, and then I'll finish off the 1 wounded person over there. Cloak just to make sure he can't escape, although I don't think he'd be able to do that anyway. Nice, we get more crew. A Mantis is also not really an ideal crew type. Whatever. Go see on my shoes. Search among the stores and get some free stuff. Let's upgrade our weapons next, actually. You know, this sector looks better than it is now that I see that these 3 nebula jumps are all stuck at the back. That's annoying. We'll just let this, because again, we can't actually take damage here. And that being the case, let's get my training. The one training I can't do here is shields for the ion. Let's see, how do I want to position these guys? Something like this for now? Yeah, this will do. I don't know whether I'll cross-train, like, the rock fully. We'll see about that. Auto-firing the ion, I already have weapon training for that guy. I suppose I should really train them on the 3 things that I can train them on here. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. Now let's swap them around. We can 102 crew kill this fairly easily, but as previously demonstrated, this fight is not always worth crew killing. I think I'll gamble on the possibility of this being a high reward by blowing them up rather than go for the guaranteed medium reward. It's about a 2/3 chance that the reward will be at least as good, if not better. You go in there because I'm going to want to weapon train these guys next. Actually power the charge tooth slightly faster if I just, I need to do that after. I need to do that in a moment because otherwise it charges all the way up. Yeah, that's pretty fast. There we go. Shoot that out, and now let's auto fire at pilot. Actually, shoot somewhere else as well to possibly distract them. Yeah, that's done some good distraction. Yeah, we got a medium reward anyway for blowing them up. Now, exactly what medium reward that we would have got would have been different had we gone for a ship kill, so a crew kill rather. So I might have got more scrap for doing that, but I might have got less. It's just random. No, we have 24 fuel already, and I'd really just like to get upgrades at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot to move my crew back to their proper places. I could get the shield training here, but it would be really, really irritating, because it would only work. I would need to have this down and the laser. I would need to basically dodge the ion and have this laser hit to get shield training, because you can't get training in a system when it's ionized. I also don't care that much about shield training, as mentioned many times previously, and I have a human who's fully trained on it, who can stay there. Do this. No, you stay there. Let's buy a bit of power. I'd like to buy 2 more power, really, to go into these. Then work on weapons, engines. They have a system repair drone, which is annoying. No, you can't have weapons. I forbid it. Okay. So we just get the best weapon in the game for free. Cool. Always nice when you get that kind of thing happening. I can get the shield training now, so let's do that. Turn this off. But I should decide whether or not I want to run. I think I'd like to upgrade to run Burst 2, Ion Stunner, and one of my 2 power lasers. Between Chain and Hull, I'm not sure which one I would prefer. I might actually keep both of them on my bar and use them in a fight-by-fight basis, because against auto ships, for example, you'd rather have the Hull laser, because if you can get a hull breach on an auto ship, they can never repair it. So that's a very, very good thing. But in standard fights, it's often better to have the chain laser that can set fires and eventually will spin up and be faster. So yeah, I think that's actually what I'll do. I'll move the Charge 2 off my bar, at least at the moment. In the long run, I'll probably get better weapons to replace these, other than the Burst 2, obviously, which is amazing. I shoot at here since I'm completely safe. So they die to the Burst 2 here, so they can't dodge. I suppose actually you could have collided with their laser, but whatever. Now I really wish that I could have bought that drone recovery arm as well. Oh well. There, let's do this. I don't have quite enough scrap. Do I have enough space to take that nebula jump? Yes. This fight is a double reward if I was reading that initial message quickly. The one where they talk about using a refugee ship as bait. I think that typically ends up being a double reward. Might even all be a guaranteed double reward, I don't recall. Kill this. So they're gonna board me again. are they sending over? Are they going to send the Mantis over? Yeah. With them trapped in the same room, it will help. You two go up there. I'll kill you. Oh, for God's sake. And yeah, if I hit 3 times, this Zoltan dies. So, crew kill. Okay, it's not a double reward, but we got another free weapon as if we hadn't had enough of those, so I'll take that. Those are some nice guns over there. Okay, good. Very helpful fire. This might be crew killable, although again, since this is the engine hack event, it may not actually be better to do that. The NG makes it harder, but not anymore. Let's just go for the crew kill here. Oh, well, maybe not, because that's a level 3 clone bag. Will it burn down before they clone? No. But I might be able to burn this NG again. Like, that's a lot of fire. Nah, they're gonna burn down. Oh well. Can't remember if that's a medium reward in Sector 5 or not. I think most fights I'll go in like this, and I can swap to the hull laser where I want to. Mostly auto scouts, as mentioned. The exact level of shields that you have in a solar flare, by the way, doesn't really matter. It's just whether or not you have them at all. So it was fine for me to depower a shield level there so I could power something else. That's quite good on terms of fuel and missiles, but I'd really just like scrap now. And drum parts, actually. There's a store. I have quite a bit that I can sell. But I'd still like to take a couple of other jumps first. Nope. Hack that. And just before he breaks this, do that. That is unfortunately level 2 mind control. I can tell because of the amount of health the Mantis has. It's, you know, Mantis obviously only have 100 health normally. Normal enemies in this game never have level 3 mind control, so you don't need to worry about that. The stage 3 of the flagship is the only enemy in the game that can have the 3rd level of mind control. So only have 1 or 2, and you can tell just by looking at your crew members' hit points. Yeah, that's a little concerning. Yeah, fuck off. Hack those weapons. Thoroughly deserved that for that bullshit while I was cloaked. One more than store, yeah. What's your specialty? That's half the price normally, but I don't care. I will not upgrade sensors till very late. Should I take the distress and then this later store? Might actually hit both just to buy more drum parts, actually. Sell that and that. So I'll get the mind control here now. Can't quite afford the backup battery, but whatever. I might actually be able to afford it if it's here by taking a jump and then going to the second store. Let's try that. Send the rock in. Give me a free augment. Well, the distraction buoys are kind of useful. I might as well keep them for now. They'll get me free jumps in 4 sectors. Well, there's no... Sell that. And am I selling? At this point I kind of need to make a decision between these weapons. I'll keep the chain laser. It doesn't really matter that much though. It'll be a long time before I'm using that, and hopefully I'll get something to replace it. Yeah, this situation is quite silly. Start upgrading hacking and cloaking. You can lose crew to this even with a clone bay, I believe. Yeah, you need a med bay that's advanced, but a clone bay does not actually protect because there's something there that basically drives your crew member insane. It persists through their clone for some reason. That's a long cloak. As you can see, I could use a little bit more power. But that will be sorted out quite soon. Do not want them to have their cloak while they're trying to run away. Kinda tempting, but no. My fuel has been declining for a while, so that's something I need to keep an eye on. That's the second 6 fuel offer we've turned down. I don't need to hack here. Just take one of these weapons out and we're safe. Both is obviously even better. Buy the 2 power bars for hacking. Next we get cloaking and another power bar. Then we work on engines. No, absolutely not. Zoltan 4 is quite dangerous. I could probably handle it since, you know, we have hacking and cloaking and we have mind control for the border police, but I don't really see a reason to. We get better choice in Sector 5 anyway. If I had long-range cannons, I might consider it, because I find Zoltan sectors are quite high scrap when you can spot the fights, but I don't have that. If I go to either of these, I'm forced to go to the store with very little scrap. I think I'll just avoid it. Oops, I hit the wrong button, but that's fine. I was intending to engage the hack after that fire, not the cloak. Get cloaking to level 2 now. I don't need to hack here. There is no way that chain ion survives long enough to be remotely dangerous to me. I might be able to kill this. I will hack here because I'll hack a med bay and then I actually can get the crew through. My emergency respirators came back. I could go to the store to sell them, but whatever. I'm sure I'll find a store later on that is actually the place that I want to go to. So, the two options here, it's worth discussing this event, because I think it's one that a lot of players will just instinctively side with the fugitive, and I don't think that's actually usually the best option. If you side with the fugitive, there's two outcomes you can get. One is you get a Mantis and you fight an NG ship. That's cool, but you know, it's a crew member in a fight. And the other is that it's a decoy, and when that happens, the Mantis sets off an explosion on your ship, which deals you hull damage and usually damage to a system as well. And then you have to fight an NG ship which has Mantis crew on it because they've basically taken the ship over. The three options, if you offer them up for bounty, are you can get a high scrap reward if it's just a legit thing and you're legitimately offering the Mantis up to an NG ship and it's all as it appears to be. You can get basically that, but the Mantis manages to get an explosion off on your ship and deals damage. This is the only event in the game that can unavoidably deal 5 damage to your ship as a result. And then the third option is, if it's a decoy, you get a fight, but there's no explosion on your ship. So basically, you have less chance to take force damage if you offer the Mantis up for bounty. You have a good chance to get a high scrap reward, whereas the ship fight, where if you get a Mantis, doesn't give you a guaranteed high scrap reward. You can get it if you crew kill, I believe. And you can't have the worst case scenario of you don't get the crew member and you also take an explosion that damages your ship. And especially the fact that that can do, like, that explosion can go off in your shields or your weapons and set off a nasty cascade. So I generally do this. We got the sort of middle option. Should we go to this second store now? I'm actually going to do that to get some repairs and sell these emergency respirators. We can maybe buy a backup batteries. There's one there. Which there isn't. But there is another flak, so let's get that. Cool. Get the second level of engines now. Hopefully I can get a heavy laser to replace this ion, and then we're just done for weapons for the entire run. But obviously we could just win with this as well. Although I'm pretty sure I could win here without taking, without using drones. I don't really feel a need to do that. It's just, you know, get this in a position where I'm completely safe as opposed to where I am now where I'm only 99.9% safe. This time I'm going to take the 6 fuel offer because it keeps, my numbers just keep going down and down and down. We have a clone bay. We can risk prying it open and we get another crew member. Cool. Let's move people around now. I mentioned that I don't like to have my Lanius on key systems, and now that we have all that cross-training, we can actually do this. Try to download the data stores. Yeah, right back at you. The next upgrade that I want is to get my engines to 4, because that way I'll have 100% evade with cloaking be an option. I shoot their hacking. Oh, I already have. Guess that answers that question. Now we want power. You murder each other. I'm wondering about diving here. Can I get a bunch of extra jumps from doing that? Not really. Like if I go here, I would need to double dive to get particularly many jumps, and I don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna just go here and then exit. This was not a very good sector. This was really not a very good sector. We'll go Rebel here. Rebel 5 is pretty dangerous, but at this point we're more or less indestructible. Could you please stop giving me nothing jumps? It's like 4 in a row now. So yeah, this is the kind of fight that, you know, you go here when you're not wildly overpowered. I control you so that you stop repairing that system. Cloak at level 2. You can't actually target me because I'm cloaked. Once the cloak is over, move the power. Once the cloak is over. Once the missile is cloaked. Okay, this is annoying. I'm going to reject that because I think I can kill them before they can repair. Especially since I can mind control you and make you run out of the room. Not out of the room, but you can stop the repairs without download the data stores? No, we get a fight instead, that's fine. I'm going to try doing this without hacking. This ship has no shields. One moment.
I'm just going to have a very quick shower.
Okay. I'll start making the soup in about 15 minutes or thereabouts.
No, I'll have to drink it while I'm on my meeting.
Well, no, you won't, dear. I'll make the soup and leave it cooking until your thing is over, and then I'll finish it off. Okay, we are back. I did not cloak the missile because I was distracted by a barking dog right at the moment that was going through, but thankfully it missed anyway, so. Power, okay. Get one more to go into my mind control, and then we're pretty much fine because I can just do this to toggle 100% evade. Then I'd like to get my other flak online. A lot of nothing jumps in the last little while. probably kill this. Mind control you, make you fight each other. Once you've done a reasonable amount of damage to each other, I just shoot at that rope. There we go. One more power, and now we start saving after we upgrade. I maybe should have checked to see if that store was there actually, but whatever. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up. I don't really care at this point if I'm diving. No. Surrender your stuff. It's a little dangerous hacking weapons here instead of something offensive since they're running, but because they're boarding me, they only have 2 crew still over there, so it should be fairly easy to damage a system and then get them fighting each other while mind controlled. I mean, it should be fairly easy to do that. But not if they dodge, like, every fucking shot that I make. I'm gonna mind control the pilot to stop them from charging the FTLs. They're apparently the dodgingest motherfuckers in all of dodgedom. Gotcha. And we get a random human who can sit around here and go and repair things. Actually, you have full pilot? Nah, I want to keep the rock on piloting. Hack cycle is not complete safety here because of the double offensive drones and also this charge weapon, but it is mostly complete security. I could just pre-cloak to stop that thing from firing, but whatever, I have 100% cloak evade, so I don't need to do that. They go there. Do I want to take 2 stores? I don't see much of a reason to. Let's go here, and I can maybe grab this thing up in the floor. Okay, cool. That's the weapon that I wanted. No backup battery, but whatever. I suppose that would have been one argument for going to 2 stores, be to maximize my odds of seeing the backup battery. really doesn't matter. At this point, this run is such that I could probably fall asleep on my keyboard and still win. Not really, but you know what. Not quite enough to get the flag online, but I'll take the exit, then dive, then go back. Big expensive draw. Ooh, is this a double reward? Yes, it is. That background looks familiar. I'll mind control when they run in there. I'm actually going to swap one of the flaks to the heavy laser for more chances to set fires, so I can try to curtail this. It's fine. I don't mind having them at equal health amounts. One of them will survive in the end, because two of them will focus punching each other. I'm going to let them repair this by one level, because if I mind control Cremedy here now, he'll just run out of the room. I want it at level 1 so that they will fight each other in that room. We'll all run in there. So this one here will have more health than the others. You die while doing this. Oh, yeah, you do. So now we wait for the mind control to come back. Mind control Shelton here. He'll die. And then we shoot this guy dead. Not worth shooting too early because you'll potentially lose damage that would be done by the mind control person. Admittedly, it might have stopped me from getting bombed with weapons, but I also could have just closed that, so that's on me. Crew kill double reward. Let's go. I can't quite upgrade it to weapon 7, but that's obviously the next thing that I want. These weapons are very, very, very slow. We can probably kill these guys. Yep. And we get out before they actually manage Mantis homeworlds or rock homeworlds. We are protected against the live mine, and the rock homeworlds has slightly better options for Protector 7, so let's go there. We've got an immediate store, we have the burst 3 to sell, we're looking for a backup battery. We could buy another flak if we want. We have exactly the scrap for it. Well, we'd have more because we'd probably sell it. Honestly, I prefer keeping my weapons like this because that saves me 100 scrap upgrading to weapons 8, and also, you know, the heavy laser can set fire, so it's good for getting crew kills and stuff. Having a third flak doesn't really help with that. I know it's a whole meme that you get 4 flaks and do that. I've never really felt that having more than 2 is particularly that good. Well, I mean, okay, not particularly good. It is obviously, having 4 flaks is still amazing because they're really, really good weapons. It's just, I would rather have 2 flaks and 2 decent laser weapons that can actually hit rooms that I'm aiming at and, you know, are decent for getting kills. But obviously, if you can get 4 flaks, you're probably still going to win comfortably. My weapon timing was screwed up there because I had a border in my weapons room, so I wasn't getting the skill. We'll put that out. We need one more fight to get the heavy laser online. Hello there. Everyone else get back in place. Push that idiot off. No cloning. That, and we have our final weapons. I would love to get stealth weapons. I would always generally love to get stealth weapons, but I would particularly love them with a setup this fast. Get hacking and cloaking up next, and we'll work on the shields. Sure, we'll accept the passenger. This quest can be a guaranteed flight plus a rock crew member, or it can be scrap plus an augment. I probably want the augments here, which entails turning her over. She'll go ship with theirs. Not a great outcome. This this is the Rock Homeworld quest. It's pretty bad. That's this one. I'd probably just blow the ship up there since it's a guaranteed fight. You're supposed to let them run away and then you can get rock plating, but it really is not worth giving up that many jumps just to get rock plating and a repair, which is what you get from doing the quest. Yeah, these weapons are rather open. One, two, store, quest, out, something like that. Strip the ship, give me free stuff. Unfortunately, you can sometimes get that free stuff and then a fight. We will obviously go and utterly murder these slavers. That's a really long spot. Let's just use the mind control. Deal with these now. No. I want a high scrap reward right before the shop. I suppose I could have taken one of the quests before the store. I could take the fire beam for crew killing phase 1, but honestly my existing weapons do that well enough already, so I'm not going to bother. Get my cloaking up. I think this is the Ariadne quest, and then this is the Rock Homeworld, if I remember correctly. Yep. So she doesn't want to actually get handed over. If you refuse to comply, you get a ship fight and Ariadne joins your crew. I really don't need another crew member. Let's just hand him over. Cool. So yeah, we get free long-range scanners for that. Get the buffer upgrade. So, they're running from the start of the fight and they have cloaking, and it's always a fight at the solar flare of this event. Doing it the proper way, you have to let them get away. I'm gonna hack shields here because that's a very long cloak for a start, and they're running. I need to damage enough stuff to stop them fleeing. Fuck. Well, apparently I couldn't do that, so. Okay, we'll get the rock quest then. I hadn't intended to, but whatever. He'll get that weapon training back shortly. Was he even the weapon guy? I don't know that he was. He was the engines guy, actually. Attack the rebel. Yeah, steals civilian supplies. Oh well. Yes! Let's go to the rebel stronghold with the long-range scanners that we just got and see if we can find... That's the rock quest that we can hand in. I don't really care about that. I'd rather look around. But we're going to do that later because I am going to go off and cook dinner now. So, back in a bit. Okay, we are ready to finish this off. We're in the rebel stronghold, so we want to see if we can find the under construction flagship. But we also have the long-range scanner, so we shouldn't completely just go to non-ship detected beacons and ignore where we get guaranteed support. We also have some augments that we can sell. Ooh, this will give us a map on the first jump. Very nice. Too much dodging. This is unfortunately only a low scrap reward, but the map is useful. Okay. So the constructor flagship is always at a beacon like this, so it's at one of these 3 beacons. Those are the only beacons in the entire sector it can be at. So, let's hoover up absolutely as much scrap as we possibly can. And we can stop this missile from ever firing. If we just cloak now, this will last for 15 seconds. And that ends, we'll engage the hack. That drains 10 seconds off this. It'll take them 10 seconds to catch up. Then once we do, we cloak. And you could just keep doing this indefinitely. And this is the full end cloaking and hacking cycle where you can just absolutely 100% lock certain weapons out of ever even being able to fire, let alone needing to cloak them actively. However, I may as well smash it. Then I don't need to waste my time doing that. Take as many of these nebula jumps as we can manage. Oh, they've hacked my hack. This ship's not very dangerous anyway, this does not bother to hack. It's a pity we don't have a slug who would enable us to see to mind control over there. Let's go here, 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 there, there, and then up. Something like that. Cool, it's an outpost. I thought I recognized that background. This would appear to be crew killable. Kill these two while they're on our ship. Okay, they're dead permanently. And so are they. 99 scrap. Gonna hack shields here since they're running. Oh damn it, they managed to cloak it anyway. Cloak it, dodge it. Oh yeah, we were temporarily short of evade because you died at one point, so I'm glad that we got that back. Let's go to the store here. We have 200 scrap. We're gonna sell the distraction boys if nothing else. Goodbye halberd beam here, but whatever. We need to get rid of one of these 2 power weapons because we can't go flak flak. Burst 2 halberd, it requires weapons 9. Goodbye an NG. I'm not gonna bother, let's just upgrade the ship. Buy 2 drone parts as well. Although if I find the constructor flagship, which I should, I'll get 5 of all consumables. What? Never mind. I can't be bothered to deal with the level 3 medbay. I think I could probably get a good kill there, since I could lock that missile out permanently. Well, we've maxed our reactor out now. And we should be able to crew kill this because they're not going to be able to deal with that much fire when they're also fighting mind control people in that room. I assume the remaining crew member is here in shields. Are they? Where are they? Okay, they're somewhere else because shields apparently have burnt down. I mean, you can get 1 point of damage on me, I don't really care. Where is their one crew member? Seemingly they're not fighting the fire, but that doesn't make a great deal of sense because they should just be able to, like if they're too low on health, they should just be going into the bed bay and getting it back. I don't know. I just sit here and wait? Oh, I just saw a door open. That's burned down. They may actually burn down before they can blow up. I think there's a fire in there, and they ran in to fight that. It's a shame, but we couldn't quite do it. Now this missile here is fast enough that eventually it would get past the cloaking hacking cycle, but it will take quite a while to do so. This is an Artemis missile, so it fires at exactly 10 seconds, I believe. But you could maybe have it last indefinitely if you were absolutely flawless in terms of your timing. Just realized that's in a really bad spot. So. Well, it's not here. That's unfortunate. That means we can't go to both of these. Drat. I'm going to ignore this beacon because it's in such a bad spot. I think I'll take this, then dive. And hopefully we get the constructor flagship there at the end. If we don't, well, whatever. It's still been quite a valuable sector. Just not as much as it would have been if I thought those various jumps actually joined up. If they had, I could have easily got all of them. I suppose I should have checked that stuff. It really doesn't matter. We will intervene to defend the outpost. Shooting at the piloting because, you know, the weapons are not dangerous, so I might as well speed the fight up. This particular model only has, of Water Scout, only has a max of level 2 piloting. I think I bugged up my micro for firing there because I probably should have killed with that second volley. Why didn't I save some scrap there? I'm just about to jump to a store. I'm being silly. Well, whatever. Well, we found it. We're not going to benefit from, unfortunately, from the free beacons that we get because this is right at the end of the sector. But it's a pretty good reward anyway. We got that off just before they fired. So yeah, the fleet delay here is basically worthless. It just minimizes how many dives we'll take. Doesn't even really do that. I'm gonna go here, here, and then double dive. No. Damage buffer, these, that I guess. See if we can kill that. Looks like the answer is yes. We might as well do it for killing that, for, you know, just general fun of killing rebels. Jump out now. You can actually wait to see if the ASB hits you, because it will play a sound effect when it hits, and you have a period of time that if your FTL is already charged, you can just jump out after hearing that noise, but before the animation finishes. An elegant dolphin flip there. Okay, we don't quite have 100% evade there because they boarded me in engines, but thankfully. So for example there, that hit, if I just jump now, it doesn't actually hit me. I should have killed in that fight, but I missed out the fact that I was auto-firing, so my weapons did not actually line up how they should have. Pick a repair station. I could go to that store to sell the pike beam, but like selling a pike beam doesn't really make very much scrap compared to just any old fight I might get this sector. So I'd rather just keep looking for fights. Actually do this first. There don't seem to be very many fights to find in this sector, right? There we go, no dodging. No shooting. And now you do. More fights. Yay, Sector 8 outpost, and this ship can't even hurt me. So we're gonna crew kill it by hacking their oxygen. Yeah, they have too many beams. Hack that. Fuck. Apparently some of that scrap that they have on there that they could have spent on weapons that can actually get through shields, they spent on evade. There we go. Let's let them almost fix this, and then I'll mind control this person and they'll run out of the room. I don't think they'll ever fix the O2 as a result of that. Nope. O2 will run out now. Give me lots of scrap. The emergency respirators have come back now for the third time. It's also a pretty ironic drop. Yeah. It's too late to go and sell that. Get the buffer on my weapons. We will fight the rebel ship. Hack those weapons. Well, that's annoying. Can I kill this stupid thing on time? I don't think I can. Especially not if I don't send all of the people in there. Boo. We would have had it, except they decided to keep the correct drone. Cloak now. This missile can be locked out indefinitely, although it does depend on where the ion intruder lands, I suppose. So I should shoot on it on that basis. Yes, absolutely. Go and ionize my mind control. I don't really care. Let's upgrade all of my subsystems since I can't get any more power. Is it worth trying to get this and then scroll around? Yeah. We have enough time for it. Okay, we'd need to get a crew kill to get a good reward here, otherwise it's a low scrap reward. We'll see whether we can pull that off. Since they're boarding us, we might. Okay, that looks quite promising. Float now so that these two suffocate on my ship. And you two murder each other, please. Oh, for God's sake. We should be able to do this. We'll need to mind control them to make them fight each other when that room is on fire. And ideally still broken. Patient and watch the fires. Okay, let's do it now, that way that system will actually burn down. I can actually probably just do this now. No, for the love of God. I just cost myself the crew kill, I think. Yeah, I just cost myself the crew kill by being impatient. Oh well. So yeah, we only get a low scrap reward. I should not have fired at it there. I should have realized they were about to leave the room. Because they were too low on health. Fortunately, this is still here, so I'll get both the fights. I just don't get as much scrap from that first fight as I could have done. Get rid of their evade. And the shields, mostly. Yeah, they got their evade back just in time to not die there, but... yeah, I guess just do that. We can't retreat so we just have to take whatever they hack. Thankfully, they've hacked something that doesn't matter in the slightest. We'll see about trying to get some crew kills in this phase. We have pretty good weapons. My preferred way of doing this is completely break the missiles and then mind control the person in there because they run to the nearest available room, which is shields. Flash the shields for their first ion, although we dodged all of them anyway. Now we want to see if we can get a fire going in shields. Mind control these guys to stop them fixing that. Just shoot this, see if I can kill this guy. Yep. The lack of fires minimizes the number of crew kills I can get here, but I'm still getting quite a few. So let's close that. They're never getting their missiles back. Kill this guy with a heavy laser. Can I get these two with sideroom bugs? Yes. Okay, he got in just in time, unfortunately. If you didn't know, the rooms between lasers and shields on the one side and between missiles and shields on the other side, they're only there on hard. And as a result, there's a bug associated with it where basically if the crew, the flagship crew are in one of those rooms when a phase ends, they are removed because the game doesn't expect those rooms to be there, so it doesn't look, oh, are their crew still alive in those rooms? We got one there, the other one, because they were mind controlled, was able to get into the shields in time. Still, there's only 3 crew left over there. Oh no, 4 actually, in the main thing. But we may well get more crew kills in this phase. Actually, I don't need to do level 2 oxygen for the boarding drone because I'm fighting with Lanius. That's an annoying spot for him to go, so I do want level 2 oxygen now. Mind control you can go and bash away in there. I'm gonna wait for these guys to all be in there so I can shoot a bunch at once. What's this? They're down to 2 crew. I maybe can pick off and leave them with just 1, which is the ideal for when you're doing non-boarding strats, but oh no, it didn't. On the other hand, I did kill all of them, so they're going to become an auto ship in phase 4, but whatever. Phase 3. But who cares? Take the passive buff to my clone bay. Okay, at the start of the phase, I can't use hacking anyway, so let's redirect power out. I might be able to actually hack the missiles instead of shields here and try to do this without damage. I would need to get through the Zoltan shield though before they can fire their missiles a second time. Which I haven't currently done. Can I get there in time? I think we're too slow. They dodge too much. Well, since they're getting the missiles off anyway, let's hack shields. That's probably a fact of having killed all the crew, because when the flagship becomes an auto ship, it gets the effect of manning all systems. Just base level manning, but that's what it would get from its normal crew. So the effect is when I killed the pilot, if they'd had one human left, they'd have just had manning and piloting and not engines. By killing all of them, they get manning and piloting and engines. So it increases their evade by 5%. Which is annoying. Still, that was a very, very comfortable win and quite a high score, which does not surprise me. So, 4 in a row. Who's next? 3, 2, 1, go. We already did you. Sultan B. Well, this is the ship that killed my 79 streak, although that's not really the ship's fault. That was my fault for being a dumbass. So let's see if I can redeem myself a little bit. So I will see you for the next run. Bye for now.